Hi guys, and thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm headed to my retwist appointment and I'm not running early today, so gotta get going. This is my hair before the retwist.
I tell people all the time, if the ACV doesn't get to the scalp, it's okay because it's so drying, and it's and this is new hair. This hair is not locked yet, so this hair is easier to get cleaned. So I'm okay with the ACV not soaking this. What you wanted to do is soak the mature lock because you're trying to get the dirt out of here. Trying to get it right before and what you're wanting is the bubbles to get in clean. That's what's making it clean, is the bubbles that's going to form in just a second.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
And the bubble is what's the bubbles itself is what's going to cause the cleaning to go on. Yeah, because it's getting inside, it's opening up the hair shaft.
We combed them out. Look at all of them just floating.
You're going to start. So the lighter they get.
It takes a while, but yeah. Depending on how big they are, how long they are. Mine took about 5 or 6 days.
And then they start to float.
And then having to comb up.
And the reason why you know it's working, so if you put it in and the hair doesn't float, that means it's not, the pores didn't open up, the hair shaft didn't open, so it's still just laying there. So you have to put enough in to where it does. It hurts there pretty well. I only recommend this once a year, and you should notice a difference in how light they are. But you see how you're floating?
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
Wigs and all types of stuff.
I don't even like wigs.
Okay. So maybe in a few minutes you go lay for a second. Dirt and everything is coming out. See how it's stuck on the lock right there? See it? Coming out, yeah.
Wow.
So you can see it there.
So this is all just like product and dust.
Just build up, yeah.
Okay.
Just everyday build up. I use clay for people who haven't done this in like 5 years. So then I'll use the Aztec clay and I'll put the clay on, yeah. And that really pulls it out. Her locks are not as mature because you don't have to go as deep. The clay will make her lock come loose.
So what's the difference between the green clay and the red clay?
Green clay pulls out toxins. Red clay puts in moisture. When people do the green clay on their body, they're pulling out toxins. When people use the red clay, they're putting in moisture. But don't do that if your locks are mature.
So how often you got to do a detox?
If you work outside, I tell people if they're working outside, then you can do it like twice a year. But like once a year is fine, just for normal everyday wear and tear. And it depends on how mature your lock is. So at her year mark, I wouldn't have done it. For somebody with kinkier hair, at their year mark, if they're really tight, then we can do it at that point in time, and it just pulls out all the buildup. You see the color of the water?
Yeah, is that the apple cider or
No,
is that?
that's you too. Yeah. So you can see your water color. Let's build up. You think over in the islands, they that's something they do all the time.
Okay.
So and these are the products they have, you know. So, and if you think about it, you got your base and your acid going at the same time. That's giving you the bubbles. And even like when you buy toothpaste, they always tell you they got the cleaning bubbles. You know, the air is pulling. You know, can get into spaces where we can't get into. And the reason why we're using apple cider and not just regular vinegar is for a little bit of moisture. You don't want to completely
like strip your
hair. Correct. So I know I've seen a couple of videos and people are asking about the Dawn dish detergent. That does work to clean it really well, but again, you're stripping all of your moisture out.
Okay.
So there's your dirt, because next time I do it, it's not gonna be this dark. It's dark. So I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna rinse it really well. See, I've not rinsed good. So we go back, take that off. I don't want to rinse pretty good. I'm just gonna squeeze anything that's inside. You want to kind of help it get out. I can do the water. You want some bubble water. So that's all about squeezing to the brown. That's good. And then when you shampoo now when we shampoo, you get all that off the surface. Before, you're saying, okay, my hair's dry, I put this on it, I'm putting that on it, I'm buying this, I'm buying that. Well, it depends on how the porosity level of your hair and how dense your hair is on what you should put on it. and when and how often. And the only way you can check that is by taking a piece of hair, a hair strand, literally, and breaking it off and put it in a cup of water.
Okay.
And you can find and that's gonna help you determine what to put in your hair when. Moisturizing your hair and hydrating your hair is two different things.
So is it good to spray your hair with water every day?
But if you do that, then you're gonna have to seal that water in with an oil.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're spraying it, so just think, if you're spraying your hair with water every day and it evaporates, what do you have left? Dry hair. Correct. Dry hair. Exactly. But if you spray your hair with water and then you put an oil on it, that oil is gonna seal in So the oil is the moisture, and you're gonna hydrate with the water. So you're hydrating, and to seal in that hydration, you put oil on it because oil is, denser than water, so it sits on it. Then that's what you want. You want it to sit on it and hold it in for you. And then for people who have natural hair, they add a cream to sit on it, and now you've layered it. And problems, or your hair is not growing, or it's not staying moist like you want it, or it's not staying hydrated, then that's when you want to figure that out so you can figure out what to put on it. Different oils absorb at different levels of speed. So depending on also like your olive oil absorbs very slow. Grapeseed oil absorbs fast. But if you put grapeseed oil on your hair every day and you're in a high humidity area that's sucking the moisture out, you need something a little heavier.
Okay.
And it might be that for the summertime and something different for the winter. I would do a water and something with grapeseed in it.
Okay. So
Grapeseed, and that's something like 2 to 3 times a week.
Okay.
Yes. And that's why my scalp stimulator oil, the Nike scalp stimulator oil, is basically grapeseed and sunflower seed. Sunflower seed oil is very good for vitamins.
Okay.
So I put a little sunflower seed in for the vitamins, but it's mainly grapeseed oil, so that way it'll absorb, and then you can use it, a little bit more often.
And they can get the Nike oil on
Shakakan.com.
Okay.
Yeah, girl, with your lashes. Yes, for them lashes. And you have locks like this, and then you got lashes like this. Joe Michelle, show y'all that profile right here. This is it. This locks have just become a big thing. I'm probably within the last year and a half.
I wonder why.
It just, because I think people have embraced the fact that you can be yourself and you don't have to conform to be what you want to be in life.
Yeah.
We used to conform, meaning the relaxers, the weaves, and when you realize that locks are beautiful in any state, everybody has locks for different reasons now, and society has accepted that. Corporate America has accepted. Yeah, because I went to the dermatologist and he was like, yeah, you can't get a relaxer anymore. So that's how I went natural.
Really?
Yes, my scalp was tore up. And again, I've been doing my hair for almost 25 years and I couldn't get my scalp together. And I went to the dermatologist and he was like, oh, it's just a relaxer. And sure enough, as soon as I stopped with the relaxer, I was good. And then I realized how tenderhead I was. So combing my natural hair wasn't cool. And so I said, I'm going to lock up. I'm a pharmaceutical rep at the time, and I honestly don't care what they think. And ironically, they loved it. And when I realized that I didn't care what people thought of me, it freed me.